Hello and welcome back. Today we've got some more clan battle footage. Now, we went through a really interesting one this time. Very interesting one. So, we've got Illinois, Jean Bart, Nebraska, Tirpitz, San Diego, and Lo Yang versus Lo Yang, and a lot of ships. Congress, Baltimore, Schroeder, Borodino. So we got 3 radar ships and 2 hydro ships versus, well, 2 hydro ships. That's a pretty over-mounting amount of radar. That's a little overkill on radar. So, and there were some interesting things in this. Very interesting things. Like I said before, Lo Yang would be probably one of the dominant destroyers this season. So that Hydra, well, you're going to see this Hydra really come into effect in this match. And there were some times in this match where I was thinking, I'm going to die. I am going to die. Like, I honestly thought I was going to die. Basically, we're sending 2 ships to A, and, well, everything else is going in. San Diego is coming in with me. I'm RPF located.
All forces, capture that area.
And 95% of the time, the DD positions in this cap are always mirrored. They're always mirrored. I mean, there's no if, what, ins, or buts about it. Usually the DD sets on the rock right next on my right. I was a little bit more gutsier. I went up an island. Because I can keep the DD in hydro range. At this range, he is hydroable by me. Right? There he is. He's caught on my hydro now. And I just hunker onto the rock. And he hydros me back. So we're basically engaging in a hydro war at this point. Whichever DD gets shot the most. With the sap and everything coming over, my team's getting pretty lucky and getting some hits into him. So, he's got a fire on him. Or he did. And now, there's a 3,000 health difference. And I'm just kind of going back and forth, trying to bait the shots on me. And yeah, there's a Jean Bart, the Borodino's there. That has 12k radar. So I am worried about him. And there's a Congress there. So, in a sense, I'm surrounded by radar. It's a death cap, or death trap. He smokes up. You see that we're just kind of playing fiddle with each other. We're just trying to sneak out, trying to see who does most. And you see Baltimore's trying to shoot me. What we're doing just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We're literally just playing chicken with each other at this point. And who can kill each other the first. I do decide to make the first move. Then I go back in. And the fact that he's still hydroing me, that already tells me that the guy's got the extended hydro module on. If it outruns your hydro, then that tells you that, hey, this guy has an extended hydro on. So, keep that aware. And I was worried, because the Alaska just balls in here. So it was like, it was a very, What the hell am I gonna do? I got 3 radars. So I literally have to make a choice. Do I stay here and risk being hit by the Congress? Or do I lose health to try to run away? Well, Yang does finally start shooting me. And like, that was literally pure hydro. Literally again and again and again.
Problem
Like,
solved, sir.
I figured it was worth it at this point. I literally had to get to a new position.
Smoke generator started.
And yeah, the Congress is there, but he can't come out without getting hit by everything else. Lil Yang really can't come out unless he wants to be hit. So I had to literally pick a new position. Yes, there is the Jean Bart there, but I figured it was worth the
Smoke screen set.
10,000 health that I traded. It was worth the health. Like, we're looking at, we have the timer and we're up to over 2 minutes of hydro. We're up to almost 3 minutes of hydro. We're past 3 minutes of hydro here. And now we see my hydro's back on, and that DD is rushing me. He is literally rushing me at this point. And I'm thinking, help, help, help. And I'm thinking, he's gonna go for a torp rush. That guy's gonna go for a torp. He's gonna YOLO me. I back up just a little bit. I aim way below. And basically kill him.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
So that's practically the gist of my damage for this whole map. I didn't do hardly anything. I just sat here just, you know, keeping everything spotted. And Congress is basically, you know, stuck on this rock. He pushed in. Now he can't do anything because he's stuck here, and Congress is just being whittled down at this point. We're still within. He's 1.7, and the proximity detection is 2. So he can't go dark. He's stuck. We can just farm him down at this point. And the Jean Bart's basically just, well, flambeing their Jean Bart, which is now dead. And now with him, you know, alive, or, well, dead, with their Jean Bart dead, the Terp Jean Bart can move in, and our Nebraska picks up the Congress. Unfortunately, the way I boxed myself in here, I am literally stuck on a rock. I literally spent... There was nothing I could do. I was literally stuck, and we've got more radar coming in. The Baltimore's pushing in now. He's gonna get sapped by the San Diego, and then he's got, well, the Jean Bart that's coming in from that side. So his health is basically evaporating at this point. Instead of trying to use AP, he's losing way too much health. And Baltimore's gonna go down. I mean, there is nothing he can do. There's the shots from Jean Bart, and their Baltimore's gone. Yes, they still have 2 caps, and I just cannot get off this rock. But you literally see how I literally just put myself into these very, you know, risky positions and basically blocked the whole cap. This cap basically became a depth trap, and the board, you know, is now just backing up. I think he's realized that, you know, the game's over. The game's over. There's nothing they can do. And he's just gonna back right into the Jean Bart's, and he does get a good. Jean Bart does get a good salvo on him. As you can see, the Lo Yang really isn't there for killing DDs. It's mainly there just to spot and really just contest and do everything to deny and really just lock everything down. And we pick up C. Now the points are really gonna. We're gonna go to a 300-point lead. now, and it's literally just a ring around the rosy at A with the Schroeder and the Nebraska. We're thinking it's 6v6. You've lost your whole team, and why not just drive in and die? Because it's literally just it's like he was trying to save his clan battle star or something. And I've been stuck on this rock for 2 minutes now. I was trying to get off this rock, but I don't know if this was a bug or something. I thought it was a bug at one point, and then it's only when I started like wiggling my rudder that I actually started to finally kind of maneuver the ship off. Like now you can see I'm just slow. I'm starting to finally I've only been here for 3 minutes. I literally had to kind of maneuver my whole ship, and like I've been stuck on this rock for 3 minutes now. It's a good rock. Shake to my bacon, but yeah. And you see that they have capped A, but with a 300-point lead, or 200-point lead, it's not going to matter. With an Illinois, a Nebraska, and San Diego, and a Jean Bart, the Schroeder's just not going to do anything. Like, and we're past 3 minutes on this rock. Like, now we finally break loose of the rock 3 minutes in. After 3 minutes, we break loose of the rock. So, that was literally my battle. Was literally just sitting on a rock, on rocks, hydroing, and just keeping everything spotted. But it literally shows that the Lo Yang isn't so much going to be about spotting, about killing stuff this season. It's going to be more about, you know, sitting there, locking down caps, and just holding down the side.